The fool's cycle. Proverbs 26 is not gentle. I would say it's surgical. It dissects the fool, the deceiver, the lazy, the slothful, and the mocker with precision and clarity. This chapter paints vivid scenes. A lazy person reaching for food, but too weary to eat. A dog returning to eat vomit. A quarrelsome person throwing firebrands while claiming innocence. This is wisdom that doesn't flatter, it warns. It reminds us that not every voice deserves an answer. Proverbs 26. Now, let's take a lesson. It is totally out of place to promote and honor a fool. Just like it's out of place to have snow in the summer and rain at harvest time. An undeserved curse will be powerless to harm you. It may flutter over you like bird, but it will find no place to land. Guide a horse with a whip. Direct a donkey with a bridle, and lead a rebellious fool with a beating on his backside. Don't respond to the words of a fool with more foolish words, or you will become as foolish as he is. Instead, if you are asked a silly question, answer it with words of wisdom, so the fool doesn't think he's so clever. Wow. If you choose a fool to represent you, you are asking for trouble. It will be as bad for you as cutting off your own feet. You can never trust the words of a fool. Just like a crippled man can't trust his legs to support him. Wow, that's a good one. Give honor to a fool and watch it backfire like a stone tied to a slingshot. The statements of a fool hurt others like a thorn bush brandished by a drunk. Like a reckless archer shooting arrows at random is the impatient employer who hires just any fool who comes along. Someone's going to get hurt. Fools are famous for repeating their errors, like dogs are known to return to their vomit. There's only one thing worse than a fool, and that's a smart, conceited man, always in love with his own opinion. The lazy loafer says, I can't go out and look for a job. There may be a lion out there, roaming wild in the streets. As a door is hinged to the wall, so the lazy man keeps turning over a hinge to his bed. There are some people so lazy, they won't even work to feed themselves. A self-righteous person is convinced he's smarter than 7 wise counselors who tell him the truth. It's better to grab a stray dog by its ears than to meddle in a quarrel that's none of your business. I love this. I take it again. It's better to grab a stray dog by its ears than to meddle in a quarrel that's none of your business. Hmm. The one who is caught lying to his friend who says, I didn't mean it, I was only joking, can be compared to a madman randomly shooting off deadly weapons. It takes fuel to have a fire. A fire dies down when you run out of fuel. So quarrels disappear when the gossip ends. Add fuel to the fire and the blaze goes on. So add an argumentative man to the mix and you keep strife alive. Gossip is so delicious and how we love to swallow it. For slander is easily absorbed into our innermost being. Smooth talk can hide a corrupt heart, just like a pretty glaze covers a cheap clay pot. Kind words. Kind words can be a cover to conceal hatred of others, for hypocrisy loves to hide behind flattery. So, don't be drawn in by the hypocrite, for his gracious speech is a charade, nothing but a masquerade covering his hatred and evil on parade. Don't worry, he can't keep the marks on for long. One day, his hypocrisy will be exposed before all the world. Go ahead, set a trap for others, and then watch as it snaps back on you. Start a landslide, and you will be the one who gets crushed. Hatred. Hatred is the root of slander, and insecurity, the roots of flattery. Wow, looks like this is a chapter full of this is a chapter for fools, yeah. Wow, what a great blessing this is. I hope you enjoyed this chapter as much as I did. Thank you so much for once again for taking a lesson and for staying with me as we journey through the book of Proverbs, which is the ultimate book of wisdom. Thank you. Kindly subscribe, share, comment, and like. I'll see you in my next episode. Blessings, everyone.